Alright, here we go. Today is the day. We are working on the front end. As you can see, I already put in the passenger turn signal. We're going to be working on those as well. I got them over here. Just got to set this one up for the driver's side. We got the side markers. We got the tail lights we're going to put in. These are all LED lights. I do have LED lights for this, but I'm just going to keep those in for now, just so I can keep it going and move on, because I feel like that's going to take me a while to actually figure those out and everything like that. But we got our grill. We got new pieces for the trim molding up here and around the headlights as well. So we're going to put all this in. This is the old grill. I'm going to use this, like the pieces. I love this bow tie compared to this cheap looking, I mean, it's literally a sticker that they put on there, 3M. So I'm going to not use this. I'm going to take this one off, put it on there. I'm going to take these trim pieces off and put it on there as well. So yeah, I think it's going to look pretty good after that. Maybe even get a bumper on there. I don't know. We'll see if we have time. But yeah, that's what we're doing, working on the front. So let's get it going. Working on the turn signal for the driver's side. Basically, you put this in there, you screw it in, and then you, well, once you get this on there, that's going to be on there, obviously. You honestly just plug it in, and then a couple more screws, and then you're good to go. So obviously, this is super easy with the plug and play, basically. Unlike the side markers, where we're going to have to actually, you know, wire it in there and everything. Alright, got both turn signals in. I obviously have my flashers going. Looks pretty good. I don't know how it's coming up on there, but I know LED looks kind of weird sometimes on like camera. But they're both flashing, they're both working. Looks good. Now we're going to move on to working on to the grill. Working on the chrome strip trim right there. I already got the bottom one in, as you can tell. I'm working on the top one, and for some reason they come with or without a nut or something that goes on the back of here, because you know, you put these things in and then they slide and you can move it in and put them in the holes here, but I mean, they just press in. Yeah, they go through the holes, but they don't, like, they're not like bolted on there or like secured, because when you put it through here, I already have, it's not like it stays in there super tight. So if you're doing this, just keep that in mind. I might have to see if I can get like a plastic nut or something, one of those things that go on the back of there. But yeah, once we get that on, then we can actually start working on the grill. As you can see, we're working on the grill. Already took off the chrome piece that goes up here, and I'm about to work on these these bottom pieces. This is the new grill. Already put the old piece of chrome on top and the emblem. I mean, it makes it a little rougher looking, but I love this emblem. It's just like solid, you know. And same with this. I like the mix of old and new stuff, so I think it's gonna go pretty good, you know. So I mean, let's check it out once we're done, and then how it looks on there. But I definitely like the strip on there. I just finished quadruple zero steel wool, all these pieces. I did that piece also. So now it's time to put it on and see how it looks. As you see, we got the grill on. We just have to put those headlight bezels on, and then pretty much done with the grill area, and then we just got the bumper. But I mean, these things are bothering me a lot. I mean, look at this. Hopefully when you put the headlight bezel on, it has a clip that goes over here, and obviously hopefully it holds it down. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll see. As you can see, looking pretty sweet. I actually just noticed something though. This says, like, see how this is raised? This isn't, for the hood latch. See if that's like how it is on the original one. Oh yeah, it is. That's cool. As you can see, we got the grill on. Everything's pretty much all set. Looking pretty good. Nice and shiny, somewhat newish parts. The only thing I don't like are these headlight bezels. Not a fan of. They're plastic and they don't match up that well. As you can see over here, sticking out a decent amount. You know, I want it to be more flush in there. Like down here is decent, but up here is obviously not good. Over here is okay. It's not as bad as that side. Down here is pretty bad though. So, not a fan of those. But other than that, I think everything is pretty good. I love the grill. I love the bow tie, even though it's not like super clean or super neat or like anything special, but it's the original, which is pretty sweet. Definitely love these pieces up here on the grill. Instead of having it all gray, I think that looks better. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome. I'm either gonna start working on the bumper or the tail lights now, or we still have these side markers to go. But looking pretty sweet. Alright, so we're installing the LED sequential tail lights, United Pacific. I already did the driver's side. Now I'm working on the passenger side. I actually don't have it set to the sequential where they like kind of flash from side to side. I think it looks more bright, and I just like the simplicity of, you know, it's just a normal flash. So I think it actually looks pretty good. So here you go. Not too bad. Nice and clean. Now we gotta put this in. It's really plug and play, really. It just uses these two outlets where you usually plug in your bulb. And you plug in a little wire connector that it has in the back after you hook up your brackets and everything. And yeah, and then you're pretty much there. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Comes with the outer screws that go into the tail lights right here. And this is the bracket that actually goes into the side of your truck. And then these are the ends that you plug in. This yellow wire you don't have to use. I'm not using it. So I just taped it up to protect it. Alright, so this is what it should look like before you put on your actual lens light and plug everything in. Don't forget to plug in your ground that comes from the wiring harness. But this is all screwed in nice and tight. And this gasket actually goes in a lot. So when you put on the light, it's going to stick out a decent amount from the blazer and you're not going to think it's right. Because I thought that. And I messed around with it a lot on the other side. So basically, there's of these four that stick out where you screw in the lens. There's one that sticks out further. You want it to the top, to the right or the outside of the blazer for whatever side you're doing. Top. So top, outside. So we got them in. It's on right now. I have the running lights on. Not sure if it's coming out good or not on the camera with LEDs. But that's the running light. Let's check out. We'll shut the lights off. Put the hazards on. If I can find it. There it is. There we go. They're both working. As you can see, they're both flashing against the garage door. Alright, shut the hazards off. Let's put it in reverse. In reverse. Oh yeah. There you go. Got the white. white. Perfect. Alright, let's shut it off. Let's put it in park. Shut it off. Let's check him out without the lights on. Alright, they actually came out pretty good, I think. It does bother me how like nothing is super flush, you know, but I think that's just how it is, you know. That's how the old ones are too, you know. The original ones aren't like super flush. I think it would have been cool to make it to like where it kind of extends over this and flush with all that. But you know, you can't be too picky, I guess, with these old vehicles, so it's as good as it's gonna get, and we'll keep it going. Alright, working on the bumper. As you can see, we got a brand new bumper and we got all our new hardware, and we're gonna put it on here and make this thing look even better. Alright, obviously have the bumper on, looking good. Front end is pretty much complete, besides maybe like a little license plate thing there or something like that. I don't know. I don't have to run front license plates, so put whatever I want there, so that's kind of cool. Obviously we still have the hood, and I didn't end up doing the side markers, but I'll do that another time, probably when I do the side trim. Got the Blazer outside again. I'm gonna check out the progress we're doing.